Hello there, I'm Glen Campbell and I'm here to take you on a profound journey to higher self-realization, both personally and of course in your business life. Now, over the last 30 years or so, that's all I've done. I've worked with and coached entrepreneurial business owners to do 4 things really well. And in doing so, they have thrived. Now, of course, I can do the same for you if you so choose. Now, let's go through those 4 things. First is to elevate self-awareness about who you are right now, what the current limitations are or what's holding you back, and of course, most importantly, what you're truly capable of. And please believe me, that's immense. Now, the second thing is to rediscover your true higher self or identity, your authentic why and who, and to be able to concisely articulate that in a way that is compelling, inspiring, and intrinsically motivating. The third thing is to commit to progressive actualization of your true higher self in every aspect of your life. And that means to live free with true meaning, fulfillment, joy, and prosperity. And now to the fourth thing, and that is to integrate your true higher self into your career or business. Now, this kind of alignment or coherence is very rare and is a key success factor in your business or career. Now, this is what I do, this is all I do, and have been successfully doing for over 30 years now across 4 continents, with my main focus now being on entrepreneurial business owners. Now, while I'd love all people to be living in that way, it really is far from the fact, isn't it? And we must face this. The fact is most people are in a state of extreme crisis right now, the likes of which we've never really experienced before. And it's a crisis that mostly is external in nature, isn't it? And appears to have a multi-pronged attack. It's attacking us mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. It's attacking everything we know or knew and could rely on, which is now, of course, comprehensively collapsing around us. And accordingly, so is our sense of safety and security, and more fundamentally, our sense of our true self. And that's what makes these attacks so deeply personal, because it's disrupting our state of being, our family, and those we care about and look to us for guidance and support. And the fact is this: it's something most people have never experienced before, and as a result, don't know how to deal with. And that's why so many people are feeling extraordinary levels of uncertainty, insecurity, and fear. People are confused and frustrated and struggling and desperately seeking answers to find a way to crisis manage their way out of this, both personally and in their career. And unfortunately, many have suffered dire consequences on the road of this because they're desperately seeking to battle external uncertainty with internal uncertainty, and doing it in this way can only lead to greater uncertainty. Now, this is a key point and a key contributor to people's lives being so devastated. There's significant research that I've found that backs up the points that I'm making here. For example, Expert Unity did a massive study in the US before the pandemic and found 87% of all people are very unhappy in their work and life. And when they were asked what they were doing to solve it, they actually admitted to having no real idea. Now, another study conducted in the UK in 2019 by the Economic and Social Research Council found a whopping 89% of all people are feeling empty, separated from society, energetically drained, and pessimistic about the future. Now, both of these studies were conducted before the pandemic, before all the mayhem that now characterizes our world. So can you imagine what the levels of uncertainty, insecurity, and fear are now? I'm sure it would be absolutely off the charts. Now, this is what's contributing to increased levels, unfortunately, of stress, anxiety, and depression, which again, research has shown has risen from 58 to 86%, and this was in the 2 years prior to the pandemic. Now, of course, this is the main cause of an array of debilitating and even terminal human conditions, which I'm just not going to go into. And so again, can you imagine what these numbers look like now? So now let me make an observation. If you're waiting for things to get back to normal, they just won't. If you're waiting for someone to step up and magically solve all this, it's highly unlikely. If you continue, and this is a key point, to battle external uncertainty with internal uncertainty, then this will only make matters worse as well. So now let's just flip this whole discussion, the whole focus of what we're talking about here, and get to the good news. Let's get to the solutions, to what you can do that will work, to what I consider to be the only natural solution that is sustainable. And that's why I call it the essential solution. And that is to first take personal responsibility, because the only way you can change your experience is to do that. The second thing is to go within. Now, when you go within, you can take back control of the only thing that you can effectively control. And of course, that is you. Now, that requires you to discover your true highest self, your divine why and who, and then to authentically live true to that every minute of every day. Now, once you do this, then you can go about integrating it into every aspect of your life, and of course, especially into your business. Only then will you have the unwavering internal certainty, which is the only effective way to not only battle but beat the continuing external uncertainty. And pretty much everything external is uncertainty. When you do this, you'll be empowered to rise above this and any other crisis, and not only survive, but thrive. You'll be unstoppable, untouchable. And only then you'll be able to help others to do the same. So the question is, how can I help you to do that? Well, over 20 years ago, I created the BSI Method and one-on-one coaching program designed to do exactly that. Now, this method is a harmonious fusion of over 30 years of my experience, psychology, neuroscience, quantum physics, philosophy, and spirituality, and an identity model that is simple but effective. Now, okay, let me provide a little insight into the stages of that method. Stage 1 is all about becoming self-aware. Now, this is a crucial starting point where we comprehensively examine where you are now and what the key drivers and influences are that got you here. Did you know that world-leading psychologists all agree that the process of self-discovery and elevating self-awareness is absolutely essential to shifting you out of survival mode, out of fear, and into acceptance and belongingness? Okay, let's now go to stage 2, and this is all about your true higher self-discovery. This is really an organic process of rediscovery where my method helps you to draw out what you already have, what you were born with, but have been programmed to forget or ignore. Now, as a part of this process, we clearly define your higher vision, purpose, and unique identity. And doing that creates a platform for new beginnings, the expansion of consciousness around your true higher reason for being. This is massively liberating, and I've seen many people literally break down in tears with the sheer relief and joy of knowing who they really are, why they are here, and what they're capable of being and doing that really matters. Now, this elevates self-belief and self-esteem in ways that are truly extraordinary. Okay, stage 3 is really all about progressive actualization. This is where we go about turning your conscious intentions into your subconscious beliefs. And this is what I call whole mind coherence. It's all about being holistically unified in your intentions, in your vibrational energy and actions around your personal truth and goals. Now, this stage provides a realistic sense of awesome liberation, of freedom and sovereignty, of self-expression. It's an inspiring new beginning for you to calmly and resourcefully go about harmoniously being, doing, and having what really matters to you and for the higher good of all humanity. Now, this is a key point. This moves you to the top of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, to self-actualization, which is all about living to your true highest potential. And don't we all want to do that? Now, with stage 4, this is where we focus on business integration with your true higher self. This stage creates a powerful symbiosis between your personal higher self or identity and that of your business. So think about this for a moment. This is where we really harmonize your personal passions with your business passions. And this, as I've said before, is a key success factor for any business. So now you can see stages 1 to 4 of my method, an approach you simply will not find anywhere else, an approach that is tried and proven to create real personal and business transformation. So now I'm hoping you have a much clearer picture of what awaits you should you choose to undertake my BSI Method and one-on-one coaching program. Effectively, this process of going within and discovering your true higher self, of focusing your immense vibrational energy around that, will not only create a protective shield against any crisis, but it'll empower you to manifest at will what you passionately intend, which now more than ever is what you need to do to live in peace and prosperity. So to that end, this work should be your absolute highest priority, because it is primal. It really does come before everything else. It shapes and defines everything else in a way that will ultimately work for you. And isn't that what this is really all about? So if you're interested in starting this amazing journey of personal and business transformation, just click on the link below in the description. Now, doing that will firstly get you access to my insightful free manifesto, which you can download immediately. Now, the same link will also get you access to a free one-on-one high-value strategy session with me, where I can explain more about how my method, my particular approach, will work in your specific situation. Now, this is by application only and is for those that truly understand just how essential this work is for meaningful growth and progression. Now, the same link will provide access to my online conscious leadership programs for those that are self-starters. If you're one of the courageous people looking to rise out of the chaos, confusion, and devastation, out of the current crisis and any future crises that will no doubt come, you can best do that through the discovery of your true higher vision, purpose, and identity, because that's the beginning of the essential pathway to personal and business transformation. So if you're ready for that, then please click on the link in the description below this video now. And please also subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. And share this video with your family, friends, and associates and community. Everybody you want to take on this journey with you or think will be open to it. After all, the more awakened conscious leaders we have, the greater our chances are of creating a vastly better world in the shortest time possible. Now, I look forward to sharing more insights with you as time goes by, as I'll be regularly posting new videos. And more importantly, I look forward to working with you if you so choose to join me on this journey. Until then, onward and upward, and bye for now.